Breaking news. Welcome to Lafree's Concept TV. Here is the headlines. Tinubu lied to Nigerians in nationwide broadcast. See Opec's data showing oil production is below president's claim. Tinubu lied to Nigerians in nationwide broadcast. See Opec's data showing oil production is below president's claim. To my dear listeners, before I go into details, ensure you like, subscribe and share. Now the details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu recently claimed that Nigerian crude oil production had risen to 1.6 million barrels per day (BPD), attributing this increase to the reforms implemented by his administration in the oil sector. During his address to the nation on August 4, in response to the End Bad Governance protest, Tinubu proudly announced that the country's oil and gas industry was rebounding due to changes made in May 2024 to address shortcomings in the Petroleum Industry Act. He stated, "Our once declining oil and gas industry is experiencing a resurgence on the back of the reforms I announced in May 2024 to address the gaps in the Petroleum Industry Act. Last month, we increased our oil production to 1.61 million barrels per day, and our gas assets are receiving the attention they deserve. Investors are coming back, and we have already seen 2 foreign direct investment signed of over $500 million since then." However, recent data released by the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries (Opec) cast doubt on Tinubu's assertions. According to Opec, Nigeria's crude oil production in July 2024 was actually around 1.3 million barrels per day, far below the 1.6 million BPD claimed by the president. This discrepancy of about 300,000 barrels per day raises questions about the accuracy of the information presented by the Nigerian government. OPEC's data is derived from 2 sources: direct communication with member countries and secondary sources. Both methods indicated that Nigeria's production was approximately 1.3 million BPD in July 2024. This figure is consistent with the production levels reported earlier in the year. For instance, in January 2024, Nigeria's crude oil output was 1.4 million BPD as per data from the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission (NUPRC), but it has not reached that level since. The consistency between OPEC's data and NUPRC's figures further underscores the discrepancy in President Tinubu's claim. For example, in May 2024, both OPEC and NUPRC reported that Nigeria's oil production stood at 1.25 million BPD. Similarly, in June 2024, the production was recorded at 1.27 million BPD by both organizations. Given these findings, it remains unclear how President Tinubu arrived at the figure of 1.6 million BPD. The disparity between the official data from OPEC and the Nigerian government's data highlights potential issues in the communication or interpretation of the country's oil production statistics. This situation raises concerns about the accuracy of the information provided to the public and the actual state of Nigeria's oil industry under the current administration. To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. And in addition to the news I've read so far, I want to believe, and I want my dear listeners to admit with me that these people, our government of today, are only using us for their own selfish interest. These people knows their ways. That's one of the problem I said we have in this country. When we have a same caliber of people ruling us frequently, same people in the same caliber, in a round table, and they are just circulating these things. The same person that did senator, did governor, did vice president, did president. This is one of the problems we have in this country. And if we do not stop that, there is no way we would survive. I used to say, this man right here is just coming here to make fame and just to add to his wealth, because maybe he actually thinks he doesn't have enough. And I feel with what you've gotten, with the resources and everything you have, as a wise man, you should use this. You should use it to empower your youth, not the other way around. Not the way the citizens will feel oppressed. Not the way that they are hungry and they are clamoring for food at all times. If we continue like this, I would believe definitely one day when these people cannot hold this kind of thing again, war will definitely